Well, hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And tonight we have the unthinkable. Royal commentators flocking to defend Harry and even praise his decision to come to the UK and visit King Charles. They claim that, even after all that has happened, this gesture, this one, seems genuine. That he made the effort to jump on a first class flight and fly to the UK, if that can be considered effort. Well, maybe he made his suitcase himself, but let's talk about real opportunities of doing things right for a change. I don't know. He could have made the effort to have a little introspection and realize the life of privilege into which he was born and use it for something greater than himself. At least his mother, which with all her flaws, made an effort to use her platform and privilege for good, but Harry didn't. Harry could have made the effort to stop the malevolent and false campaign against King Charles and Princess Catherine, sparked from that load of rubbish that was Endgame, but he didn't. He could have made the effort to at least release a statement after the constant online harassment of the Wales children. Or you don't like William, okay, that's your problem. But your niece and your nephews? Seriously? That silence says a lot. He could have made the effort to produce proof of his claims about Queen Camilla leaking dangerous tips to the media so he and his wife's reputation could be damaged. No, they did that themselves. And since he didn't provide any proof, we can assume that it's only claims. He could have made the effort to not look absolutely pathetic during all those therapy sessions. But I guess that Oprah persuaded him with ice cream. And he could have made the effort of not tainting with his misery the last years of Prince Philip and Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, making everyone think that she was the leader of a racist family up until her death. And ultimately, he should have made the effort to learn how to use a leash. But the good news is that he's well on his way back to Los Angeles, of course, without meeting William or Catherine, because I can't imagine William letting Gingerbread anywhere near Catherine or the children. In fact, I cannot conceive a scenario in which William has any exchange of words with him. It's a good thing that in these situations they can just ignore him and deny him entrance because that's exactly what he deserves. And further proof that nobody wants them is that last night was the LA premiere of the new Bob Marley film One Love, and thanks to Lady B of Belsize, we know that Stevie Wonder, Kelly Rowland, Kylie Minogue, Mia, Hector Roots, and Brad Pitt were there. So WME could set up an invitation in Jamaica, but they were not invited to the Los Angeles premiere. That is further proof that they are for rent royals. Paramount set them up for all the drama and headlines in Jamaica, but make sure to not invite them to the Los Angeles premiere just 2 hours from home. That is laughable, pathetic, but laughable. There's also a question that I can't get out of my mind. I know that Harry has given police escort and the whole enchilada when he arrived at Heathrow Airport. And he met the king at Clarence's house, but the time frames are extremely tight. And by my estimations, the claims that he met with the king for 45 minutes have been extremely exaggerated. I think it was more around 17 minutes. Now, a lot can be done in 17 minutes. That's the average length of a TED talk. In fact, that's more or less the duration of Harry's infamous United Nations speech. Ugh. So, the fact that they met for just a few minutes, it just makes me wonder if the meeting took place at all. Because as many of you said yesterday, when I asked why Harry couldn't just show up at Sandringham and continue talking to the king there, that is not possible since the king's time is planned to the minute. Wasn't the king's schedule planned to the minute when he was at Clarence's house and then at Buckingham Palace? how would a surprise visit from Harry fit in there? Because my sources say otherwise. I have an exclusive scoop that Harry's very short meeting was not even with the king himself, but with a life size cardboard cutout put to distract him. By the time Harry realized what was going on, the king was already flying to Sandringham. All this, of course, allegedly. But when it comes to surprises, nothing beats seeing the Prince of Wales again. Not only honoring amazing people doing incredible things in our communities up and down the country, but yes, William's body language looks solid and really confident, by the way. So things must be going well despite all the turmoil these days. But also, he was hanging out with a fellow helicopter pilot, the maverick Tom Cruise, raising funds for London's air ambulances. And that's where we got this amazing, amazing picture together where you can see the chemistry between them. We remember that Top Gun Maverick premiere that was just perfect, and now this one, which shows that full handshake between them. And speaking of pictures, great news. Backgrid finally got back to me to tell me that a single picture of either Harry or Meghan, taken by their friend Carl Larsen, cost $750 to license for a single video. To have an idea, this kind of celebrity pictures are usually licensed as low as $50 each one. But I guess that they are the grift that keeps on grifting. But wait, there's more. Backgrid also offered me a 3-pack of premium exclusive photos to use again on a single video for the unbeatable offer of $1,850. I mean, these people are absolutely insane. That is what I like of artificial intelligence images, because whenever I need a pic of Meghan at a car park, I can get one in less than 60 seconds. In fact, I can go absolutely crazy with this. I can go full Oprah. You get a car parkle pic. You get a car parkle pic. Everyone gets a car parkle pic. And yes, AI has its risks. But there are also perks like generating works of art, such as this one. I titled this Harry and Meghan on Glue, or the Musings of a Modern Royal Downfall. I know that I will make it to the MoMA someday. But my Royal Rogues, I would love to know what do you think about this in the comments. And remember to download my free body language tips in the description of this video if you want to read anyone like a book. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And remember, much love and bliss.